Raw took place tonight in Columbus, Ohio. Paul Heyman was in the ring to kick off the show. Then we had a Brock Lesnar video package in the middle of the Paul Heyman promo. When we go back to Paul, Obafemi comes out and he tells Paul he's going to tell the final story. He wants Paul Heyman to tell the final story before he signs a contract, and he says he's fighting to kill Brock Lesnar on Sunday. Also wanted to mention it's Roman Reigns' birthday today. It was actually, by the time most of you are seeing this, it'll be May 26th, but May 25, Roman Reigns' birthday. He is 41 years old, so happy birthday, Roman Reigns. Also wanted to mention no Alexa Bliss tonight. She's on SmackDown, but this is her hometown of Columbus, Ohio, not on the show tonight. So we had Intercontinental Championship on the line. Penta defending his title against Javon Evans. Penta retained. It was a very fun match. Javon Evans took a crazy bump in which he landed on the announce booth. And he's lucky he's not hurt worse. I'm sure he's going to be in pain. I don't know if he's going to be injured, but I'm sure he's hurting. But Penta got the win. Now, the announcers, this is the biggest news of the show. The announcers revealed that Logan Paul suffered a torn tricep injury at Saturday night's main event. This was a shocker. The Vision is an eternally cursed faction. I'm calling on WWE to disband the Vision. They are cursed. Ever since that Seth Rollins injury at that fake injury angle they did, they pulled that Saturday night's main event last July, and they brought him out for SummerSlam for the cash-in. Ever since that fake injury angle, they've been cursed. It's like there's bad karma. I don't know what else to say, because Seth, he gets hurt again for real. Then Braun Breaker gets hurt like a day after the Royal Rumble. And then Bronson Reed tears his triceps, gets the worst injury of them all. And now Logan Paul also tears his triceps. So it's like 4 fucking injuries in this damn faction. It's crazy. And I hope they disband it, because I don't want to see Austin Theory get hurt or Braun Breaker get hurt again. This division is a cursed faction. Disband them. So backstage, Austin Theory told Paul Heyman he had to give the tag team titles back, but Paul told him he's going to be champions still, but this time with Braun Breaker as his tag team partner. Joe Hendry was singing "Can We Fire Logan Paul?" after he just tore his triceps. It's just like, as a babyface, man, he looks like an asshole. He's saying fire this guy after he just tore his triceps. But that's when Austin Theory attacked Joe Hendry with a chair. Then he hit him in the back, then he goes back and hits him right in the head, and they don't show it. He didn't hit him in the head, but like they insinuated that it was a chair shot to the head, which is good, because I think they can do that in a way where the camera catches it, where it's not actually a chair being swung at the head. There's a way you can do it. In 2026, wrestlers should not be taking chair shots to the head, even if it's unprotected. Even if it's protected. Even if they get their hands up, it still should not be happening. But I do think if it's done the way with an angle, camera shots, where at least you insinuate it, it can work like this, and I like this angle. And I just thought Michael Cole should have shut the fuck up, because we don't get to see too many chair shots to the head, at least, in storyline, at least, when they're not actually happening, even if it's like not real. He needs to shut the fuck up, because they should have shut up and let Joe Hendry sell it. Hendry sold it like he was dead. Michael Cole sucks. He was so fucking annoying. So Seth Rollins was talking to Angelo Dawkins backstage. He's the idiot who hurt Logan Paul. I mean, Angelo Dawkins is nothing. Nothing good Angelo Dawkins can do. He sucks. But he apologizes for the Vision's what the Seth was talking to Dawkins. He apologized what the Vision did, and Seth sucks. I mean, I'm not a fan of him. I find him so fucking boring. He has no charisma. He's not entertaining. That's the biggest thing you can tell with him. There's no charisma to Seth Rollins. That's why he's boring. Then Montez Ford interrupts. It leads to a match being made between Seth Rollins and Montez Ford. They promote the mask versus mask match next Saturday with both the Americanos. Javon Evans told Penta he'll see him again for the Intercontinental Championship soon. And then we go to Ray. He talks to Penta. Penta told Ray he wants to face him. He wants to defend his Intercontinental Championship against him. The Judgment Day wrote next. Then Bayley and Lyra Valkyria wrote after break. We get Bayley and Lyra Valkyria taking on Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Of course, Roxanne Perez looking gorgeous as always, as is Liv Morgan, both looking beautiful. I think Liv and Roxanne are like the hottest duo ever. I love Liv Rox. I wish they would do more as a team. Anyway, Liv got sent to the back. Then Lyra Valkyria messed up here because Roxanne hit the Pop Rocks on Bayley, but Lyra was late breaking it up, so Bayley had to kick out of the Pop Rocks. Eventually, Bayley rolls up Roxanne to win. You can beat Roxanne Perez. She's small. She can be a heel that you can beat, but I think they're beating her too much sometimes. It's not like, they can't. I understand why you can't just pin Raquel because she's big, but you can pin Roxanne. I just wish they wouldn't beat her as much. But I'm not worried about that. I think Roxanne eventually will get her push. I think she's winning Women's Money in the Bank still this year, but that's not till September because Money in the Bank is later this year. So Adam Pearce talked to Roman Reigns backstage in his locker room about the Jacob Fatu situation. LA Knight was out next. He was interrupted by Jimmy Uso. I don't really care about this. I'll be honest, I kind of skipped through it. I watched on delay. I fast forward through this. I don't care. Because WWE showed us that they don't give a shit about LA Knight. They don't see him past a certain level. He's never going past this level. It's like, whatever, who cares? He's like in eternal purgatory, whatever. Adam Pearce talked to Rey Mysterio, Ethan Page, and Rusev backstage regarding the Intercontinental Championship. Seth Rollins was out next, and he took on Montez Ford. Of course, Seth wins, but then after the match, Austin Theory attacked Angelo Dawkins with a chair on the stage. He hit him with the chair, and he hit a concerto, and like it missed by a mile. And of course, we don't want to see a fucking concerto kill someone. It's dangerous, but like the camera angle showed him like miss it by a mile, and they showed that camera angle on the replay. It looked horrible. Don't show it, WWE. Find a better camera angle. How many times with Edge did we see him do a concerto and they would film it like he actually, bashed the guy's brains in? And of course, he wasn't harming a hair on his head. WWE needs to find a way to, to shoot this better. I mean, the camera angles, sometimes I really am critical of Lee Fitting. And I don't like Kevin Dunn. I'm glad he's gone. But, I think Kevin Dunn would have been better with something like this. And I hate to say anything good about him, but, man, that's on Lee Fitting. So Seth and Montez talked to Adam Pearce backstage. They're on the same page now. They should be. Their wives are good friends. Becky was so happy for Bianca after her announcement. I know they're good friends, so maybe they can be friends too. They preview Clash in Italy. We go backstage. Kathy Kelly wearing a red dress, making sense. It's scarlet red she was wearing in Columbus, Ohio. That's what the football team, the Ohio State Buckeyes, that's what they're known as. They wear scarlet red, so Kathy was also wearing a nice scarlet red dress, which looked great. And you had Becky Lynch being interviewed ahead of the match on Sunday, Clash in Italy, when she defends her title against Sol Ruca, who was not on the show. Good. She might botch something. I hate to be mean to Sol, but this has not been a good debut. I mean, this has not been a good first couple months for Sol Ruca. She's messing up a lot. Rey was out next. Rusev came out after a break. We got Rey Mysterio and Rusev in 2026. Rey won. Rusev attacked him after a match, and Dragon Lee made the save. No one cares about Dragon Lee's story. Adam Pearce was yelling at Theory after what he's done tonight, attacking both Joe Hendry and Angelo Dawkins, and Paul Heyman gets him to leave. And then they show Maxine Dupree looking at them as she was talking to Tozawa Notice. I'm thinking, why? Who gives a fuck about Maxine Dupree? It's such a waste. You're going to put her in this group? Why? That's such a waste. There's nothing to her. I don't need to see Paul Heyman manage a woman. It's never going to work. And for fucking Maxine Dupree to be the Paul Heyman girl after all these fucking years, why? She's nothing. She's not good. Like, fuck, I don't want to see Maxine Dupree in this stuff. Why does she keep getting all these opportunities? There's nothing to her. Jeez, like, all this talent coming up, they're so much better than her. It's like, they're still giving her this opportunity. It's fucking company. It's fucking Michael Hayes, probably, who likes her. Or fucking Bruce Pritchard, one of these fucking old idiots who needs to go away. Fucking get these guys the fuck out of here, for fuck's sakes. Anyway, they preview Clash in early again. Then we have the King and Queen of the Tournaments beginning next week on Raw, which is also in Turin, Italy. So it's in the same place where the Clash in Italy show was on Sunday. And I think the same arena for sure, actually. So we will get on Raw next week the beginning of King and Queen of the Ring, which is good. And then we have Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns. They were out next for the contract signing for the Tribal Combat match. Roman told Adam Pearce to leave the ring, which he did. Both signed it, and Roman was getting a happy birthday chant from the crowd, which was funny. Then they're left in the ring together. They go back and forth on the mic. Eventually, they shake hands. I think they're doing that, that Samoan handshake, the tribal handshake. They acknowledge it, the oath, and that's how the show ends. Before Tribal Combat, which is this Sunday at Clash in Italy, that will be the main event. And Cody and Gunther are going to be opening the show this Sunday. So that was Raw, the go-home show to Clash in Italy. And now they're off to Europe. This is the second European tour of the year. And this was the final show before that. So we'll see what happens. Clash in Italy this Sunday as WWE begins their second European tour of 2026.